not willing to date, how are you ever going to meet someone? Are you going to be single forever? I don't date. I know that sounds ironic on a dating app YouTube channel, but modern dating is all about instant gratification, and I'm looking for Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now. Okay, so you're probably thinking, well, if you're not willing to date, how are you ever going to meet someone? Are you going to be single forever? All valid questions, but I don't really just want to be dated. I want to be courted. I want to be wooed. I want someone to really take it seriously and to be very intentional with me. The problem with the term dating is it's really ambiguous. Like, are you meeting up with this person in hopes that it's going to become something more serious? Are you just passing the time? Are you just enjoying having someone to go for dinner with? What are your intentions? I think that is the big word, is intentionality. And as Christians, we, date for marriage. We try and see if this person's going to be our future spouse. The problem with modern dating is it's very much like an individual little bubble. You're almost an island. Like, you see each other one-to-one. Your sole purpose is just to impress the other person, which isn't actually real life, because in real life we have families, we have jobs, we have friends. So not involving those people until much later is quite a weird concept, because why would you want to get attached to someone who you don't know fits into like your life as a whole? And then the other thing is, when you say, are we dating? Does that mean we're exclusive? Are we boyfriend, girlfriend? Are you dating other people? Don't even get me started on multi-dating, because I just can't even cope with that. I don't know how anyone has the heart capacity, let alone the brain capacity to remember anything. So I think that's why I really love this concept of courting. Courting is when you know that both parties are looking to get married. And this period of time is to discern if, you are the one for each other, if you are aligned, if you're going to be a good spouse, if you're a good fit. And how do you do courting? So slightly different from dating is that you get your community involved quite early on. You get your friends involved, your family. You want to see if you guys fit as a whole. The question of how early you should do this, I suppose, is kind of up to you. But for me, I'd want to do it quite quickly. I'd want to integrate, this person into my life and be integrated into theirs and see how it's a good fit, if it is. And also with courting, you're just being a bit more emotionally chaste, which will also help you be physically chaste. So you're not giving everything at once. You might not be meeting lots at first. You might be texting or having nice phone calls, or you might be writing letters. Come on, how adorable are letters? Please bring back letters. And it's a way to not rush into anything, but also to understand that this is a period of discernment. You're not just messing around, you're not just hanging out to pass the time, you're really serious about the commitment. And I think in approaching someone like that, it's less about the shallow, the attraction, the kind of stuff that will eventually fade, and it's a lot more about the basis of friendship, a strong foundation, and seeing if this person is the one that you might, marry. So it's quite exciting. So while dating involves a lot of insecurity, uncertainty, is this person serious about me? Are they seeing anyone else? Am I gonna hear from them once a week or once a day? I feel like courting is a lot more like we are on the same page. We both want the same end goal, which is marriage. We are now trying to see if we could be a good fit for each other. I know that doesn't really sound romantic, but you're not letting yourself get too thrown around with the whirlwind of emotions and dopamine. You're actually thinking, is this person gonna be the right fit for me? Am I the right fit for them? So in that way, I think you're being more chaste with your heart. You're not just throwing yourself into it. You are being more sensible. You're thinking. You guys are speaking about more serious issues. Because in dating, you can get kind of carried away with the day-to-day, and then that can distract you from the really big values and morals that you need to see if you're aligned on. This is why I don't like it. I feel like dating is very much all emotion and no logic. It's very much I just want to be with you now, and this is how you make me feel, and you kind of dive headfirst into it. So I think dating for me, it's like this kind of grey area where you're in a bubble and it's not quite real life, and it might not be as intentional as I'm looking for, because I'm very much looking for someone who knows that they're ready for marriage, is seeking the right person to be their spouse. God willing, if we have children, is this person going to help them as well and help teach them in the faith and all these things. I'm going to try and put this in a hypothetical situation so we can see how it would actually work in practice. Obviously, I am single, so this is something that is a work in progress for me. But imagine someone, you know, I match with someone on the Salt app. I feel like we're really aligned. I think at that point we'd probably start having a conversation, and I'll be able to tell, like, is this person actually serious? Are they looking to get married, or are they just a bit bored and they want some company? So already, like, let's get that out of the way and see like how serious they are. And then maybe it will lead to like a phone call and speaking more about our faith and our families and our hopes and our dreams, and, you know, kind of having the deep conversations first. I'm really terrible at small talk anyway, so I don't really want to have small talk. And then yes, maybe you will meet up. It will definitely be in like a very public space, probably like a park during the day or something like that. Have a chat, see how you guys feel in real life together. And then, do you know what? I think, why not, like, quite quickly, and why don't you invite a friend along? So it's almost like a group date or something like that, or a sibling, like that's not as intense as parents. See how you guys get on, and then eventually, like, if you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm really serious about trying this out with this person with the intention of marriage, then go see each other's families, like, get to know each other. It doesn't need to be like a long drawn out process, but it just always needs to have that goal in mind, and that goal needs to be a shared goal that, you know, you both want to get married, and ensuring that even before you're like on the app, that you know what you want, and you're not like in a period of immaturity, or you're not ready for the responsibility or anything like that. So that is my reasoning for why I don't date in the kind of conventional way. I would love to hear what you guys think. And yeah, and also, speaking of this kind of purity in heart, please check out my video about being more pure in heart, reaching this, you know, this level of chastity and modesty that will help us be really good husbands and wives one day, and also just good people in society, because, you know, if you have that kind of discipline and that self-control, I think it makes you grow in virtue so much more. Alright, well, please leave me a comment, like, dislike, whatever you think. I always read them. Alright, see you later, bye!